Periva Sharanam, the founder of Hindu religion. All the great religions of the world are associated with a great person and are named after him. We also know that such and such religion was established by a particular person. We say that Buddha was the founder of Buddhism and Mahavira propounded the tenets of Jainism. When we say this, we also imply that Buddhism and Jainism did not exist prior to Buddha and Mahavira. Every religion of the world has its author or originator, and also we have an idea about the age of the Hindu religion, computing it from today. Similar is the case with Christianity or Islam. But when we turn to our religion, Hinduism, we come to know that Hinduism was prevalent even long before these religions originated. Hinduism existed even before these religions came, and this one religion had spread far and wide in the world. There was no need to name this religion as there was no other religion in the world. This was the only one religion. Let us agree that Hinduism is the original religion of the world. Who is the founder of the Hindu religion? Who originated the Hindu religion? Who made the very many rules or dharma shastras which form part of this religion? Who were the authors or composers of the lakhs and lakhs of mantras that we now have in the name of this religion? We are not able to find out a person who might be the originator of the religion. If we think Vedavyasa, the author of Brahma Sutra, or Lord Krishna might be the originator of our religion, they too have spoken about the Vedas which existed even before them and which is accepted to be the holy scripture of our religion. Can we take the rishis who have given the mantras as the originators of our religion? They too deny their involvement. They say that they are not the founding fathers of our religion. They even deny their authorship for the Vedas. The mantras bear the name of the rishis, and whenever we recite a particular mantra, we have to make Anganyasa in the name of the rishi through whom the mantra are believed to have come into the world. For this also, the rishis answer that they did not compose these mantras, though the mantras have come through them to the world with their names. These mantras, of course, came through the rishis, but they did not compose them. The rishi says that when they were engrossed in the deepest meditations, suddenly these mantras flashed before their vision or drishti, and they were therefore only the seers of these mantras or mantra drishtas, and they were not the composers or authors of these mantras. These Maha Mantras, each of them is associated to a particular rishi. For example, in the Vishnu Sahasranama Stotra, we have Vedavyaso Bhagavan Rishihi. In Lalita Sahasranama, we have as Vashinyadi Vagdevata Rishaya, and in Aditya Hridaya Stotram, we have as Agastyo Bhagavan Rishihi. All the sounds are originated in the Akasha or sky, which we call as outer space in modern space research. From these sounds, we had visions. It is common knowledge that we naturally turn to the direction where a particular sound came from, and we also find the object or thing which caused the sound. Similarly, when there was vibration or sound movement in the outer space, the modern scientists believe that the universe and the various celestial bodies came into being as a result of these celestial and space vibrations. The ancient rishis who were seers observed these mantras in space through their penance and wisdom, tapas and jnanam, and gave it to the world. These mantras were not composed by any man, that is Purusha, and they are known as Apaurusheyam. The Vedas existed in the Paramatman in the space in the shape of his breath or swasa. The rishis found them and gave them to the world as a collection or compilation. We will not have a feeling that we don't know who had founded our religion if we understand the above facts that our religion was founded by no ordinary human being and it was given by the Paramatma himself as his breath. It will become a matter for us to be proud about. We will be proud that we are the descendants of God and are heirs to the Vedas and a religion which has had no beginning as any other common religion. Periva Sharanam.